What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to talk about the cell phone policy in Air Force basic training. So, let's go! When you first get to the airport, you are going to hop on a bus and they're going to take you to Lackland Air Force Base. Now, you have a chance to call your family members there. Now, highly recommend doing that. Highly recommend doing that. It's like a 20-minute ride, so really, I mean, if you have a girlfriend or a wife, you know, you can spend 10 minutes and then 10 minutes, you know, or 5 minutes and then 15 minutes, whatever you want to do. But once you get to the gates of Lackland, you know, they tell you to turn off your phones, and that is it. Really, it's the first night or the next day that you're there is when the MTIs take your phones. You don't keep the phones with you throughout basic training. The MTIs take them and put them in their room, and they lock them up in this little tiny drawer thing. It's kind of cool looking. With the phone calls, it is up to your MTI's discretion. I remember when I went through, I think every Saturday we had a phone call except one Saturday, and it was probably about 20 minutes long, maybe 15-20 minutes long, around there. Now, I went through during Christmas and the holidays and all that, so we had tons of time. Like on Christmas, we had a whole hour to talk on the phone. New Year's, I think we had a couple extra minutes there also. So if you go during the summer or something like that, you might not have so much time, but you'll at least have possibly the 10 to 20 minutes or however long your MTI allows you. When your MTI hands your phone out, he will say only use it for phone calls. You know, you can't get on Facebook, you can't email, you can't tweet, you can't text. That's it. You can only use it for phone calls. Don't try to do any other shit like, you know, tweet or Facebook, because the MTIs have little ways of finding out if you have tweeted or you have posted something on your Facebook, so don't try it. There is a mandatory phone call that you will have to give to your parents. It's to your parents. It's not to your wife or your girlfriend. It's to your parents. You get it usually that first Saturday that you're there, usually. So like if you arrive on Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever, it's that Saturday. But that is not a set date. So it might be a whole another week after that. It might be next Saturday. But you know, that depends on your MTI, because you will be busy. You will be doing a lot of stuff. It is a mandatory phone call, and you have to say, like, "Hey Mom, I made it here, I'm alright, this is my address, bye." It's pretty much all you can say. You have to make it quick. You will probably sound horrified, scared out of your mind. I get a lot of questions about, can I bring my cell phone to basic training? The answer is yes, obviously. Bring it. Just bring your cell phone. Make sure it's fully charged, because they don't give you time to charge it. They might. I remember I used my phone a lot while I was waiting to ship in the airport and everything, and it was pretty much dead when I got to basic training. So when they gave me that first mandatory phone call, he said you could charge it then. So I charged it, and I don't know, I think maybe got up to 50% when we charged it. And it lasts me through the whole 2 months, because you turn it off once you're done with the phone call, and then that's it for a week. And then you turn it back on, make a quick 10-minute phone call, and you turn it off. So just make sure it's charged so you don't run into any problems like that, because if your MTI doesn't let you charge it, then you kind of shit out of luck, I guess. Now, there is a thing called the patio, which I know they built the new basic training building. It's a different squadron. I don't remember the number, but I don't know if they have the patio or not. So if you get that brand new squadron, just ignore what I say right now. The patio is just really what it sounds like. It's a patio. It has bunch of tables, a bunch of phone booths, and some vending machines. There's like candy, Coke, whatever in there. I think they use these more so back in like the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s, than even the 90s probably, when they didn't have cell phones. You know, I did actually talk on the phone once on there. I remember it was like 7th week, and he said we could call, but we couldn't use our cell phones for some reason. So anybody who had a phone card, we'd go down to the patio for an hour and hang out. So if that happens, you know, when you first get to basic training and you first make your little BMT store run and you buy stuff, buy like a little small, a little phone card that has like, I don't know, 20 minutes on it or something. You know, nothing big, just in case you don't use it, and in case you do have to use it, you have it there. I think I got one and it was like 20, 30 minutes or something, and, you know, I don't think I used half of it. But, you know, you go to the patio, and if the MTIs let you, you can get Coke, candy, call your family members, whatever. But you have to kind of stay quiet, and the MTIs watch over you like hawks, you know. And probably the biggest thing with the patio is there's like 5 payphones for 40, 50 trainees plus another flight, because they usually do it in pairs, your flight and your brother flight's flight most of the time. So there's like 100 people there, you know, 80 to 100 people there, with 5 phones. So, you know, you have a whole hour to talk to your family, but that's split between 100 people, you know, so it's really, it sucks because you want to be respectful to the guy waiting behind you that wants to talk to his family, but yet you haven't seen or talked to your family in a week, you know, or plus, you know, so it sucks, but you gotta be nice about it. And that's it for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, shoot me a message. I have a Facebook page, so you can send me a message there. Like, subscribe to see more videos, and until next time.